that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
Hey guys, how you doing today? Okay. Hey, I'm going to continue my little series I'm working on, because there's still a couple other topics I want to touch on as to why that inviting 500,000 new people to Canada is so infuriating to me. But today, I want to talk to you about something else. And yes, the honking of these birds is sort of relevant. You see, I said this before, and I'll say it again. The only power the government has over the citizens of Canada as a free nation is the power we let them have. Now let me explain that. You see, governments can create laws all they want. And the only laws that are actually enforceable are the ones the citizens allow to be that way. You understand that? Letting you process that. Okay? Let me show you how this is a thing. You see, the convoy came to Ottawa and everyone said, okay, you're going to be here for the weekend. Now go home. And we said, yeah, no. So what did they have to do? They couldn't remove us because we weren't doing anything wrong. So they had to invoke, our Prime Minister had to invoke the most extreme measures possible for a limited amount of Canadians that were affected by the convoy being in town. Very limited amount of Canadians were affected by this, but we used the most extreme measures possible. That's not in the best interest of Canada. It's also a law that we kind of ignored. We ignored them telling us to go away because, no, we have something to say and you need to listen to us. That was the way it was. Well, the exact same thing just happened. And hell, Trudeau even jumped on the bandwagon and said, you can invoke a policy that affects the rights and freedoms of Canadians. What a hypocrite. Hey, little ducky. Anyway, so he was talking to Mr. Doug Ford about invoking back to work legislation before CUPE went on strike. Now, this is a law Doug Ford invoked so that CUPE would not go on strike, so the kids can stay in school. Well, the kids could stay in school anyway because it wasn't the teachers going on strike, it was the support staff. Just means the teachers would have to do more work. I mean, it's a little unfair to the teachers, but yeah, it is what it is. But look what happened. Let's take a look at what happened. The union and all those workers went on strike anyway. They said, you know what? We don't care about your law because we have our rights and freedoms and we need our grievances addressed. So, the only recourse the province of Ontario had and the government of Ontario had was to repeal a law that would not be enforceable. Only the people decide what laws are enforceable. When we say, okay, you said so, so we're going to listen, then you deal with the consequences. But when we stand up and we say, no, that law is unjust, it's time for the government to listen. Welcome to the Fringe.